Hey guys, Awestruck Vox here, and welcome to my review of Mindful Education. Now, this was a special episode because it was the first collaboration between Studio Trigger and the Crewniverse. Studio Trigger actually animated Here Comes a Thought, and possibly the second mindfuck sequence between Stevonnie and Jasper, Bismuth, Eyeball. I think that might also been animated by Trigger, but I'm not sure. But Here Comes a Thought definitely was animated by Trigger. And you can kind of tell by the drop in frame rate, it was kind of choppy. That was a stylistic choice by Studio Trigger. Anyways, this episode made me feel things I did not want to feel. Steven Universe is one of the most human shows out there, and that's so bizarre to say, considering half of our cast are sentient. Most of our cast are sentient space rocks. And this episode was about Steven and Connie learning how to focus better as Stevonnie, and Connie's been going through a rough time because she accidentally assaulted somebody at school, an indirect act of self-defense. So Garnet meditates with them to get to the root of this to help them focus better. And we finally have Here Comes a Thought, which Rebecca performed at San Diego Comic-Con. Now we know that was a shortened version of that. She only performed Stevonnie's verse. But oh my god, this song was so beautiful. This song made me tear up. This song really got to me. I listened to it over and over again. I had to watch this episode and that scene so many times before recording this review. And oh, damn. I think what got to me the most in this episode was Steven and his problems, and him flashing back to Bismuth and Jasper and Eyeball, and how he didn't want to hurt any of them, but he didn't have a choice because his life was on the line in all those situations. They wouldn't listen to him in any of those situations. And I'm glad they did not drop these plot points, because these plot points are evidently going to be really important to this season and this upcoming arc. And as we saw, they all come back to Rose, and now Steven's vision, his portrayal, his idea of Rose has forever been changed because of these events that kept happening one after the other again and again. And it was just so much to take in for not only Steven, but the viewer as well. And I'm really glad they tackled it like this, because for a long time I was wondering, how is Steven dealing with this? Because Bismuth happened, and then the next episode was Beta, and he was all fine again. And then Beta and Earthlings and Bubble happened, and then Kindergarten Kid, he was all fine again. But now we know that no, he is thinking about this stuff. He's trying not to think about it, and it really is bugging him. It's killing him. He is suffering from this, and I feel really bad for Steven, because we all love Steven. Steven's great, and for him to deal with this is really sucky. And as we are experiencing the show through Steven's point of view, we're on this ride alongside Steven. It's sucky for us as well. He's in this situation because of his mother, because of her mistakes, and she didn't really succeed to do everything that she wanted to do. She didn't handle everything in a peaceful way as she wanted to, between shattering Pink Diamond, how she dealt with Bismuth, how Homeworld will forever have this bounty on the crystal gems' heads. All of that deals with Rose and how she handled those situations. And now Steven has to deal with her problems. And I guess the message of this episode was, when you're in a relationship, like how Steven and Connie, when they become Stevonnie, all intents and purposes, that is a relationship. Whether you're going to read it as a friendship, a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. However, in the relationship, there will be times where one partner is dealing with more heavier issues than the other. What Connie was dealing with was heavy on her, but compared to Steven's problems, didn't mean jack shit. Okay, let me rephrase that. That was really rough. It meant something, but not on the level of how Steven's problems speak. Connie accidentally flipped somebody who, if you guys didn't catch it, the guy's name was Jeff, and he was American Asian. That was actually a younger, cartoonified version of Jeff Liu, one of the writers and composers of the show. Oh my god. Like, when she said, oh, his name's Jeff, I started laughing because I caught that, but I figured a lot of people may have not caught that. So yeah, that was the joke behind that. And also, Stevonnie floating and kicking their legs was kind of reminiscent of Yoshi's Island. I don't know if that was intentional either. And speaking of intentional sly things, Stevonnie's uniform, because of Steven's star, forms a yellow diamond insignia. And honestly, I do think that was intentional in the design. and I do think it means something, but that is for a theory. And also, I really enjoyed Stevonnie's fusion dance at the beginning of the episode, and the Hollow Pearls fusion dances. Hollow Pearls in general have been killing me these last few episodes. But I wonder why Pearl has never used the Hollow Pearls in battle. That's another food for thought. Anyways, I could go on and on and on about this episode, and I really want to, but I don't want this video to get too lengthy. So final thoughts. The song Here Comes the Thought is my new favorite song from the show. It just is. Full disclosure, for the longest time was my new favorite song, then it was Both of You, but no, Here Comes the Thought, it's gonna be up there for a while. A very long time, because I think it's gonna be a very long time until a song comes along that can top this amazing masterpiece of a song. Hearing Stevonnie sing was so good. Her voice is amazing. I love her singing voice. Even if some people might say it's a generic pop voice, or how Estelle wasn't that great at singing in Garden as she was in Stronger Than You or something. It was a calm song, and their vocals fit perfectly for that. And it's an amazing song, honestly. I just loved this episode. I loved this song. And, oh, also at the very end, where Stevonnie landed is where Ruby and Sapphire landed in The Answer, in case you guys didn't notice that or were wondering. Or I went back and checked. That's definitely like the same spot, the same area. And I'm hoping, because of this episode, how Connie basically told Steven it's okay to think about it, and you're gonna have to accept those emotions and deal with it, that maybe, hopefully soon, Steven will go back, unbubble Bismuth, unbubble Jasper. I'm not sure about the Rubies. They have a spaceship. They can go out, talk to Eyeball, deal with that head on. Because if he doesn't, it's gonna blow up in his face. Because Homeworld's not gonna stop. And if the Rubies don't come back, Jasper not coming back, and the Earth not getting destroyed because of the cluster, they're gonna know something's up, and they're gonna send more comrades, more soldiers to Earth. And it's better if he deals with all that now, so when that does happen, he can either have some fighting power, or he can at least say, I tried more than once. And Steven can't change or save everybody. He may be able to save Jasper, we don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be able to change Eyeball's mind at all. And Bismuth, I'm sure she can be redeemed too. Bismuth really is just one good conversation away, in my honest opinion. So I definitely hope we go back to these characters, these plot threads, and follow up on them soon, because they seem to really be eating up Steven. And he won't feel better till all that is fixed. The looming threat of Homeworld won't go away anytime soon, but Jasper, Bismuth, and possibly even Eyeball, those are things that honestly may be able to, that he could wrap up now. That's just my thoughts on it. Some people may say there's no way he can uncorrupt Jasper so soon. He couldn't even save Centipedal. Or there's no way Bismuth is gonna connect so soon. There's no way they're gonna go out to space, find Eyeball. That I actually do think is on a little more the unlikely side, but who knows? I always feel like I'm missing something with these reviews, but what did you think of this marvelous episode? Comment your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Now, the character analysis has had a lot of setbacks between my laptop having to get fixed, using another family member's laptop to edit, which isn't as powerful, and I'm going all out with this character analysis. It's going to require a lot of editing, and I've been working on a lot of special things that will not only be used in the analysis, but will be used in every video of mine going forward. And that's really important to me, that I push myself to the best of my abilities to bring you guys good production value for not only the character analysis, but the future of my channel. Plus, school is also beginning in a way, with homework, classes, buying books, da 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 da. But you guys are amazing. You guys have really been helping me out, and I appreciate all of you. And thank you so much for 80,000 subscribers. I haven't hit it yet while recording this video, but I'm like 50 away. And if I don't even hit it by time this video's up, I'll hit it by, hopefully, certainly after I upload this video. And I think that's all I have to say. Awestruck Vox, signing out.